Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I don't normally look this disheveled, but this is a video today for the Earth Sign Collective. So Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Welcome if you're new and you are of those signs or have them heavy in your chart. Buckle up, baby. All the filter warnings, like there's no filter here. So anything that you like filtered from your life won't be filtered from my mouth. I deliver the messages that I receive, and people don't always like them, but I love you, and I'm just doing what I'm feeling is best, and that's giving you the truth as gently as I can. So that said, this feels like an urgent message, Earth signs, so I didn't even get to finish, and so now I'm feeling distracted. So perhaps you are distracted at this time. Sorry, my allergies are also acting up because I've been cuddling with my dog all morning, and I'm allergic, like pretty nasty allergic to dogs. But my kids loved the dog and they really wanted the dog, and my youngest had never experienced having a pet because all we had were cats. Cats who had been used and abused, beaten, and yeah, all the oh you poor dears, because I had toddlers. And they did not know. And they just wanted to play with them like another toy. But pets are not toys. They are living beings. They have feelings and nerve endings, right? So there's something that has you distracted, I feel. And rushed because, I don't know, it just, or maybe I'm getting that sense of rush because this is an urgent message. I'm not sure. Anyways, guys, please excuse my appearance. That's why I'm like unfocused myself personally, because I try to look at least decent, and I just look really tired right now because I'm a mom. I have a teenager and 2 college-age children. And if you're a parent, you know you don't stop being a parent just because you're 1,000 years old and they're, like 700 or even 200. Like, it doesn't matter. You're a parent. You can't take that away. I'm sorry. You can't take that away. I'm giving you my best stern dad vibe here, okay? Like, when they're really trying to warn you without, like, hurting your feelings. But they know you're about to get a universal ass whooping. All right, Earth signs. So consider this your warning. We're gonna pull cards now. I'm not sure yet. Excuse me. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna title the video, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something like urgent. Going down the rabbit hole, or there's something here about needing to go down a rabbit hole, or you're getting. I'm so sorry. Listen, I've been through this, okay? This energy has me a little uncomfortable because I'm not used to, like, dad energy, right? And so even my friends who are dads and even my uncles, like, when they give you that dad vibe, I can't even explain it, it's what feels to me like that dad vibe. When they give me that dad vibe, I'm just like, why do I feel like I need to listen right now? But at the same time, like, something feels so off about it. Like, why is this? Let's start getting cards, because I could channel on and on and on, Earth signs. But so maybe someone around you who is important, because a father figure is an important figure in all of our lives, right? They have a large effect whether we want them to or not. I mean, I learned that, guys. My dad wasn't even around. But then I got to see my kids' dad, and in knowing his relationship with his dad and with his mom, like how that affected certain things about how, like, what paths it looked like he wanted to take. Uh-oh, something fell out. We're going down the rabbit hole. Strategy. The fox, right? The sly fox. They're very strategic. Okay. This is fun. I'm excited. maybe maybe when I said rabbit hole, that like scared somebody, like you're like a scared little rabbit right now, you could be feeling, or something could be happening within the next 7 to 10 days that makes you feel like a scared little rabbit. But you're going to quickly realize it's not that you're a scared rabbit, it's that you are Alice that has chased the rabbit down the rabbit hole. So there's something you wanted to know, something you needed to see, right? And so you've gone down it, but I don't feel like you know this yet. It could be about a new beginning, a new job, a new kid, maybe somebody's having a baby. Because the stork is about new beginnings, but we're gonna give it a little shuffle and see what we get. And I'm being called to do a reverse pyramid reading. Even though I haven't done it for any of the other signs this week. Your energy, earth signs, is very, very different from the rest of the collective right now. So you could, in some sense or another, be feeling isolated, but in that isolation, you are realizing who it is that you truly have things in common with at this time. Because we're ever changing, right? We're all always growing, always changing. And I always say that in any connection, you either grow together or you grow apart. And just because you grow apart, it's not the end of the world. You know, paths can always cross again. They'll be different, obviously, but it's possible. Anything is possible. And if you truly believe that, no matter how far-fetched it may seem, it's possible. Okay, earth signs, you need to believe. There's something you need to believe in, babies. There's something you need to believe in. Alice's father, okay? Read the book, Alice in Wonderland, if you love to read. It's an amazing book. You know what? I'm going to add that to my list of things I want to read that I've never read. I've never actually read the book itself. I don't remember why. Yes, that's why. It was never available to me, and then when it finally was, for some reason, I was on this weird, like, undeath, like, vampires, werewolves, superstitions kick, right? Like, I was exploring all that stuff. So you're exploring something new at this time, and it's like your strategy in life is increasing and you don't even realize it. But you're so safe. You're so safe. What is a fortress, right? This is the fortress card or the tower card. But, you know, towers aren't always bad. Towers can keep you safe. And think of it this way. I'm sorry if you hear the wheezing. Again, guys, my allergies are really acting up and I might have to actually go and grab my inhaler. Oh, look. There's something about confusion here. So, okay. You're looking back at something like that. It's almost like you're analyzing what happened, like what just happened. And it's having some sort of effect on you. I just got oh, earth signs, this is fun. I know it can be a little scary, but I just got the song We're Off to See the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, because of all the wonderful things he does, or something like that. Doom. I'm such a nerd, you guys. Listen, with movies like that, I watched all those old-timey movies with my mother. And I actually tried to enjoy them because I started realizing some of them were actually really good. Like, oh my God, the first love of my life, y'all, was Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis. I don't care what any of you say. Yeah, I get it. He's cute too. Yeah, I get it. She's absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, marvelous, whatever. Jerry Lewis. Jerry freaking Lewis. Love that man. I was like, oh, my God, you know what? Like, this man is perfect. So, of course, I love every single one of his movies. I love him. And, yeah. So there could be somebody here that you really greatly admire, right? And it's like a pure energy, because that for me was when I was like 5 years old, okay? Yeah, like my entire childhood, honestly, like, because it was like a forever thing. She would always watch like the old classic movies from classic Hollywood, the classic Hollywood era. Really good stuff, okay? Really, really good stuff. So maybe you're watching, that is the past. It's like you're seeing movies, like you're seeing the past as a movie, but it's unlocking some sort of new knowledge for you. Do you understand? You are learning. Okay, you could be learning how to interact better. Yeah, thank you. You are learning how to interact better with your environment because of all of the triggers and stimulants that are coming up as you have these flashbacks of the past. I mean, that's how it happens. That's how realization happens. You begin to realize things when you catch yourself thinking about something from the past that used to just completely shut you down. And now you see through it, and you literally, it's like you're like Flash, right? He's so ridiculously fast. Or like it was A-Train, or some of these superheroes, right? Where they show you in the movies now, which is really cool, because back in the day we didn't have graphics like that. I freaking love graphics, y'all. Please leave them alone. They're getting phenomenal. Check it out. Check out what lasers can do. Yeah, cool stuff, and kind of scary too. Anyways. You know, the superheroes, how it would show their point of view, that everything was like, they could zoom in or out and see every angle in slow motion, speed it up, and okay, thank you, Doctor Strange. Oh, that's a man. Oh boy. He started out as an arrogant prick, but it was just because he was being the best at what he knew he could be the best at, but he wasn't considering that there was a possibility that you know, the things people around him were saying could be true. And so that's how he's changed. And then he had this rebirth from, you know, the doctor, you know, PhD physician doctor, to Dr. Master of all time Strange, right? This is a beautiful reading. Congratulations on getting to this point, by the way, because that is a painful, I'm getting arduous journey. I don't even know what that word means, so if I used it wrong, I'm so sorry. But that's what I got. Oh my gosh, 1331 when I said that. Is that significant for somebody? If it is, drop it down below. Oh, it could also be like 33. What are those two straight bars? Like when it's 33, a number, and then the two straight lines, and it means something very specific. It's like an absolute, is it absolute value? I don't know. Guys, I hated math. It made me freaking cringe. It was so restrictive. I wanted nothing to do with it. I just wanted art. I wanted wild. I wanted to play. I wanted to try every sport there was, every adventure there was. I wanted to no, anything where I had to be like restricted and I couldn't move would drive me insane. I needed to be able to like find things that I enjoyed, like this, right? Like I can sit here and I can read all day and I'll feel fantastic. I'll feel great. I won't feel like stiff like I was when I was working as an esthetician, where I was like this, like a freaking hunchback, like walking around like freaking Igor, you know, from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Not like I'm not trying to bully anyone or be mean. Again, I just have a lot of movie references in my head because that was the one thing that brought me joy when I was having to be forced to sit down as a kid instead of being up and running around and doing whatever, was like what I was watching. What was entertaining my mind, right? If I couldn't entertain my body, which is what I wanted most to do. So there's something here about really connecting with yourself. Yeah, mind, body, soul, like they say, right? Mind, body, soul. I feel like there's one more though. Heart. And now I'm getting, open your heart to me, baby. Madonna, open your heart. You hold the key. One is such a lonely number. There's a very gentle, very this is an angel. You are in the presence of an angel. Is that what's being shown to you? This is your guardian angel revealing themselves to you at all of the turns, all of the paths, all of the moments in your life that they've been there for you when you thought no one was there. You're never alone. There's always someone there. I always feel like somebody's watching me and I got no privacy. That fucking sucks. Let me tell you, listen, I know y'all, I know what it feels like to feel like you have zero freaking privacy. And now, now, no one in my house gives up what I do. They really don't. They're just like, do you, man. Be happy. And I'm the same way. And it's weird because it works. Can I just put it that way? It works. It's not perfect by all means. Because it's when any time you have so many different frequencies coming together at once to seek resonance, like eternal resonance, that's hard to do, right? But, you know, I feel like you might be seeing where you're going to reach this, that you might be seeing that there are certain people in your life that you are going to reach this with. Guys, this is beautiful energy, earth signs. It's like this is a very spiritual reading. And okay. The messenger, the writer. The writer is usually a card about a message. But this one specifically to me from this deck, it's a carousel horse, right? Something fun, lighthearted, but powerful, right? Because when you're a child and you are free, right? You are pure. You feel all the feels. This is like I really want to say like 3 years. Yeah. It's just a very neutral way of looking at life where you're just feeling every experience. And this is why it's so important for kids to be safe and protected. I mean, you've really got to look back to the age of unknowing, and not unknowing, but ununderstanding, right? Because you have when you don't know about something, but then you learn about it because you've experienced it. Then you have to try to understand it, and then you have to try to see how you actually feel about it. And then you make a choice about what you want to change so that there's peace, there's resonance, eternal resonance. Oh, that would be a beautiful title for this video. Eternal resonance. An urgent message for earth signs. I think I like that. Yeah. I might change my mind again. You might change your mind again, Earth babies. You are free to change your mind, okay? You are grounded enough as an Earth sign to know that you are free to change your mind. And now I'm getting the song from En Vogue, Free Your Mind and the Rest Will Follow, right? Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. Great freaking lyrics in that song, by the way. Listen, I love all things art. All the things. And it's what I got to enjoy the least of in my life. So now as an adult, I will walk through the museum listening to reggaeton and EDM and metal and whatever else I feel like listening to, because I am quietly walking around. I'm dressed formally for the occasion, and I'm just minding my own business. So maybe that's your situation right now. Maybe you're just minding your own business, and so you know that no one can say anything to you, right? Because you are not in violation. I'm getting that very specifically. Oh, I don't like that energy. Woo! No, thank you. Let's shoo that away. Get away from my Earth signs. No. Flex on them, Earth signs. Flex. Flex that power of the energy that you embody. Okay? It's like a hold your ground energy. It feels unexpected. It feels like an unexpected journey, Earth signs. You have been on an unexpected journey. And you're realizing what that journey is now. That's why it's unexpected. It is a rabbit hole. Most absolutely. After Alice went down the rabbit hole, she found eternal resonance in her life. She continued on to run her father's business as a woman back in those times. She became very successful, very independent, and she was proud of herself. And she was also very sure of what she was doing. And, like her father raised her. Think of 7 different impossible things every morning before breakfast? Or was it 3? I don't know. Pick your number, honey. Pick your number of impossible things before breakfast that could happen. Things you want to see. Make a wish. Did you make a wish? You really should right now. And imagine it's possible every morning. And then be open to learn whatever you need to learn, see whatever you need to see, hear whatever you need to hear, do whatever you need to do, know whatever you need to know. Peace within, eternal resonance. It's not a place, no. It's a very real place to be. It's very grounded, very centered. It is, I think that, many people are often mislabeled simply because they are not understood. Okay? When that happens, signs are given to all involved. Right? He didn't like something and he snapped. Do you see how that works? So this is you kind of like acknowledging when something doesn't feel right in your energy, right? Like this fox here looks like he just escaped what could have been something that for some reason the fox felt could have been really bad, right? Because you're near a farm. And what's near the farm? A farmer. And what do farmers usually do to foxes? Depends on the farmer, right? What type of farmer is it? Is it the farmer who, you know, does no harm but takes no shit and is gonna be just? Or is he gonna be the kind that does no harm but takes no shit and will be ruthless? It doesn't matter what it is. It is, I'm getting Rafiki now. It does not matter. It is in the past. Yes, it can still hurt. Absolutely. No one is here to say that your pain didn't hurt. No one is here to say that your pain was not real. It was very real to you. And it taught you things that only that pain could have taught you. And that is knowledge. The knowledge you've gained from the experiences you've had, no one can ever take that from you. I really hope this is making sense to you, because I'm getting all these beautiful little snippets of things playing out. But that's, it does, to me, it's like I see totally different periods of time in my mind. So I don't know how they connect, but I'm sure they'll connect for whoever it needs to connect with, right? And these flashbacks that you're getting that are leading you to this new understanding, they're showing you, like, yeah, books, knowledge of things that are no more, but also of things that you would like to have carry on, right? The Egyptians would embalm their dead because their belief was that they passed on to another life, right? And how do I explain this? Anyways, if you're interested in that, please go look it up. They believed that they needed to be buried with certain things, right? To continue on that journey after they leave the vessel, which I kind of giggle at a little bit, because you need nothing from this world in the next. Nothing. Not the money, not the power, not the sex, not the wealth, not the nothing, none of it, literally none of it. You just need the knowledge that you gain from the experiences that you've had. You could be letting go at this time of many things that have just sent you spiraling from your past. And this is finding inner peace. Oh, this is beautiful energy, you guys. It's been a whirlwind, I'm getting. It's been a whirlwind, but you've done it. And now you are understanding. Damn. Congratulations. I guess so this next card is, I guess, going to be like your current energy or something, or maybe where you're at now. You are safe in your tower. What do you want to do at this time? Do you want to stay where you at? Do you want to build and change something? Do you want to completely bust out of that place and never return and journey on somewhere unseen, right? What do you want to do? The choice is yours. You're at a crossroads. Do you want to go down the rabbit hole of knowledge and learning and seeing and receiving? It's of receiving. The rabbit holes are a place of receiving. You are receiving the knowledge that you need to understand why things are the way that they are. when Alice went down that rabbit hole, she was mad that she had to wear dresses. She was mad that she couldn't hang out outside. She was mad that she couldn't get dirty and just go be wild, right? Yeah, this is you settling with the things that have tried to take your power, that have made you feel angry, that have made you feel held back, that have made you feel unwhole in some way when you were not. You were not. You've been you all along, okay? You've just had some things that you needed to experience. You could be at a major turning point in your life. I feel for everyone, and it's different in your 20s, which one of those had most impact, right? Then there's the like typical 30 and 40, but to me, I feel like there's a difference in that as well for everyone. I feel that at every decade that you accumulate of experience, you also accumulate different perspectives, right? Which is why so many people throughout life may have said to you, or maybe you have said to other people, you've changed. That's a compliment. Thank you, because I didn't want to stay the same as I was. I wanted to get to a better place. It's time to come out of your towers, guys. We're already at 30 minutes. Oh, fuck it. If my readings are going to be long, they're going to be long, and whoever's going to enjoy them is going to enjoy them. We rush too much in this life. Play me as you're doing yoga. Play me as you're having your morning coffee and your breakfasts. Or outside, maybe going for a walk. Maybe I'll be your companion for those things, and you can listen to me then at a time when you are more at ease and not fill in the blank, because it's like a I'm hearing that, oh, what is that thing in the casinos? I've never been to a casino. Don't blame me, okay? I hear it and it won't stop. I hear it and then it stops and because you got the right number, right? Your number's up. It's time. It is time. Something great is about to happen to you, and I don't know what it is, and I'm so nosy, and I'm being scolded right now, you guys, because this is meant to be a surprise for you. But you know, if you've been watching my channel, you know, like, I need to know. I'm impatient. I've always been impatient. You know what? Ask any of my cousins. I'm sure they saw it at some point in time. Ask any of my aunts, my uncles, people who went to any school with me that actually hung out with me. I didn't have a really big circle ever. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It is in the past, right? It doesn't matter what your past looked like. You've created this tower, this fortress, this kingdom, right? Everything, I feel, yes, thank you. Everything in your life right now is of your own choosing. It's of your own creation. It came from your own power, right? And maybe you're feeling weak right now. Maybe you're feeling like things aren't what you want right now. But that is just because as we go changing things, we're still also learning new things, right? So things we wanted before become things we don't care about now. And things we thought were good for us, we now want nothing to do with, right? I don't know why I'm getting go Gryffindor. I don't, if that means something for you, please comment it below, because that was so random. Cheering. Someone is cheering you on. Or maybe I got the song from Omi. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. You're your own cheerleader now, Earth signs. Congratulations. That's a freaking beautiful place to be. It's not always easy, right? Rooting for the team when you're down by so many freaking points, and you've been giving it your all, and for some reason y'all can't get the points, right? You just can't get ahead. Aha. But you've been cheering yourself on anyways. And you might lose this game, and you might lose the next game, but you win at the end of the season. I'm seeing like a championship win, okay? So someone here, you are winning the championship, okay? Things are going to turn around. Affirm that to yourself. Every morning before you have your breakfast, when you wake up, stretch real good. Take a deep breath or 2 or 3 or 4 and really stretch every muscle in your body. Cats and dogs, that's the first thing they do. Any animal, when they first wake up, right? They stretch. So start stretching when you wake up, and feel your way back into this vessel after all of the journeying you've done in your dreams, right? Call yourself back every morning and take a deep breath and envision that perfection, all those impossible things that it's possible. I know this can happen. Imagine them happening, right? And it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but I guarantee you, you're going, like I'm seeing like when in some movies they're going through some place and it's either like a bog or like a bottomless pit or something, right, that they can't get across, but magically out of the bog come these stones just by their presence, right? Come these stones that give them away, and they're just hopping along. And yeah, it's kind of scary because you're running from your past, but you can't run from your past, right? Like they used to say, you can't run from the nothing in the never-ending story, right? Because we're here to learn whatever we need to learn, and you best believe that you will keep reincarnating and coming your butt down here until you learn what you need to learn. The Creator is patient. The Creator is kind. The Creator always has everyone's happiness in mind. You can't go back to yesterday. I'm just saying, but you can go play today. Go play. Oh, be happy. Be happy. Choose happiness. Keep choosing happiness, right? Really believe that things are possible. Look at the past. Look at what's happened to you, whatever has happened to you in your past, Earth signs, or whoever's watching this. If you're cross-watching for an Earth sign, hi, what's up? Check out my other videos for whatever your signs are too, okay? Earth signs, you're transcending illusion. You are rising above the rainbow. Can you imagine the view from above the rainbow? If you could fly and be that high, right? This is why humans are obsessed with flight, by the way, because we're always wanting this higher perspective, this godly knowledge, right? Because deep down we know. We know. Yay! Oh my gosh, listen, Earth signs, I'm tired right now. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're just, it's like it's some sort of limit that you're at, right? You're either about to pop off because that's just where you're at, or you're about to break down because that's where you're at, or you're about to walk away for some of you because that is where you're at. You're letting go, some of you, because that's where you're at. And that is not always easy. But when you do what you have to do, they're saying you're taking that monkey off your back. So you're releasing something that was a burden, right? Something that was holding you back, weighing you down. But it has taught you so much, and it's given you so many experiences and opportunities to build. Like, you've built this perfect fortress, right? So you know the foundation was solid, because the only way this tower is going to break is if you destroy it. That's the thing with the Tower card. That's why it's not always bad, right? Tower card can be a blessing. Like, oh, look, I finally found a way out of this tower. Look, I finally grew my hair long enough. I can climb down this tower now, right? You have found the solution to whatever you needed a solution for. Yay! I am going to be your cheerleader. If you're not going to do it, I will cheer for you. Go, Earth signs. Okay, you guys have accomplished something huge here. Huge. And I just feel like I just got Angelica Houston, "You are in for a treat," from The Witches. The Witches. Where it was like they had this idea that they were gonna like turn all the kids into like mice or rats. No, mice. I think it was mice. Yeah. But like nobody knew. Like the kids kept saying, like, listen, there's something wrong with this person. I don't like this person. Please listen to kids when they say that, y'all. They're so much more tapped in than you can ever imagine. And we beat the intuition out of each other. We beat the inner knowing right out of one another. We as humans, man, we're truly a savage species. You know, the mind games that humans play, it's not cool. It's not cool. And it's all for control, power, which don't even matter. Don't even matter. Literally. Kingdoms rise and fall every day. Just because you don't hear about it doesn't mean it's not happening. Okay? So, do you want to bust out of this kingdom? Do you feel you're trapped there now? And maybe you want to move. Maybe you literally don't like where you're at anymore because you just feel like everyone around you just doesn't feel right. Nothing around you feels right. You try to go and do things that have always made you feel good. Maybe possibly even in this town or whatever city, wherever you're living at. Things no longer feel the same. And so now you're just, you know, like it's an uncomfortable place. And you've acknowledged that it's uncomfortable, but you've learned a lot from that as well. You've learned why it's uncomfortable. You learned what it really is that you want, what you really want your kingdom to look like. Some people prefer a kingdom that's high in the mountains in cold temperatures. Some like high in the mountains in pleasant temperatures, and some like valleys. Others like some areas that are in between that usually aren't considered by other people. Some people like by the water, some on the water, you know. You have to be willing. I'm seeing a fish swimming. You have to be willing to flow with life and to swim. And sometimes in life, you are going to have to swim upstream like the salmon does. I know that some people say that you're just always supposed to just go with the flow. And yes, there's a time and place for that. But there's also a time to swim upstream. To find your dream. All right, Earth signs. That is what I have for you. This is beautiful. I really hope you see this. I know you're feeling like you're at the end of your rope right now, guys. I can feel it, right? I totally get it. But keep going, okay? You're in for a treat. I got it again. So that's 2 confirmations on that one. Yeah, you are that sly fox right now, earth signs. Enjoy this beautiful place of observance and reception of knowledge. Okay? Bye, guys.